Wendy, you mean everything in the world to me. You're the one person I look forward to seeing every day when I come back home, the person I can let my guard down with, the person I can be around without the fear of judgment. I cannot even fathom how I ended up with a woman like you. You have a jubilant personality that draws everyone to you, compassionate ear that anyone can share their problems with, the courage you display when you never hesitate to speak. Your mind inspires me to speak out more. You have a strong spirit that gets very competitive, whether it's your career or just a simple ping pong game, pushing me to never be complacent. Your tenacity when it comes down to school study, work projects, or planning events like our wedding shows me there is no obstacle we cannot overcome.
Jordon, growing up, I had my entire life planned out. I was going to find the guy version of me, someone who was also type A, worried about things that I worried about. We would date for a couple of years, get married by 25, and finish having all 3 kids by the age of 30. Well, that didn't happen. Instead, life threw me the most fantastic, although sometimes frustrating, curveball at me. Somehow, the universe felt that I needed someone who was essentially the complete opposite of me, and it turns out the universe was right.
We are very different. You would binge on serial killer TV shows, while I would watch comedic TV shows. You want to travel the world, while I want to try all the cuisines the world has to offer. Durian? No thank you. You love finding out what is the in and new, while I'm very old school and stuck to what I know decades ago. Despite our differences, I love how they are able to connect with each other and complement each other. You get to introduce the realist side of the world while I bring in the optimism. While you get to see new places, I get to try new foods. While you introduce me to the newest fashion, I'm able to bring back childhood memories like Journey to the West. There's a quote, "You are the yin to my yang." Though opposite in nature, its components are complementary. Neither is superior, and one cannot exist without the other. The key to this existence and to our marriage is balanced energy. We are not meant to be perfect, we are meant to be whole. We will have long, hard days, but we will never have them alone. And this is my first promise to you.
I am so lucky to have someone who loves me the way that you do. Someone who always reminds me of how capable or beautiful I am and treats my own family like his own. Someone who rarely ever gets mad, who knows my stomach better than I do, and shows me that it's the little things that make life wonderful. Like saving every letter I've ever written you, or hunting down the ice cream truck just because my eyes lit up when I heard the ice cream jingle. Or starting random rap battles with our friends and forming arguably one of the most iconic lines ever. Yo, 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 16 bars, 16 cars.
Beyonce said in Halo, "Remember those walls I built? Well, baby, they're tumbling down. And they didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now." I realized I love you when I see through your nagging, and sometimes that I get a little crazy, and you are always there to keep me in check and make sure I don't stray back to being a bad boy. You have helped me open up and share my feelings more, helped me process my emotion because I know sometimes I can be a robot. Everything you do is for the better of our future together.
Over the past 11 years together, we celebrated some of the best triumphs of our lives, but also had to fight some of the hardest battles. While I'm not sure what's in store for our future, what I do know is that we'll get through it together no matter how hard it gets. And to get us through all the challenges that await us, I vow to always honor rock, paper, and scissors instead of bickering over little things, to listen to your construction stories even though I have no idea what you're saying. I vow to be patient and support you where you need it, like setting alarms and making sure your outfit doesn't clash. I vow to always share with you so that my skincare routine becomes our skincare routine, and my diet is our diet. I vow to always be a safe place for you to come home where you can be vulnerable and your authentic peacock self. But most importantly, I vow to always strive to understand and love you better than I did the day before.
I promise to love you through the good times and bad. I promise to hold better conversations with you, something you taught me recently. To respond back with affirmation and to show you are heard and understood, that the message was received. I promise to always listen to your advice and occasionally take it. I promise to support your career and dreams, to hold and cherish you when you need support. I promise to go on date nights with you, to shower you with compliments, even if you think I'm just joshing you sometimes. As Drake has rapped, sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on, that's when you're the prettiest and hope that you don't take it wrong.
Jordon, I love you in ways words can't describe. Thank you for showing me that life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. I love you.
From this day on, I ask you to be my wife, to live, laugh, and lounge around with you, to stand by your side and sleep in your embrace, to be a joy to your heart and to never burden you deciding what to eat, to bring out the best in you, even when you don't see it, always, to share the joy with you in the good times, work with you and push through the hard times, to share with you my soul, to share with you all my riches and honors, to play video games with you as much as I can, to going down this journey we call life together, until we grow old, holding arms, still loving each other sweetly.